What's up, everybody? Sandbox Quint here from the Sandbox Podcast. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial on blacksmithing in Elder Scrolls Online. Right now I'm playing the beta. Any of this could change, probably won't. I want to say real quick, I hate crafting. I hate crafting in almost every game. I actually love crafting in this game. It's a weird thing. I think it's because crafting at this game is actually relevant. It makes sense. I liked it in Ultima Online, but every other game it just doesn't seem to matter. It's not important. But in this game, very important. You can make some awesome gear. So let's go in here first. In order to craft, you have to find one of these dudes. Blacksmithing station. Go there. Now, one of the first tips I can give you is when you start your leveling process, just harvest every single node that you come by. They're going to be a little bit hard to see at first. They just look like a little clump of red rock on the ground. There's an option in, let's see, it's a perk inside the blacksmithing tree called Keen Eye. You're going to want to take that if you want to be really serious about crafting. Just it makes it easier to see as you get close to the nodes. They actually will start to glow. So that's good. But let's get into the crafting window here. I'm going to go ahead and pull my camera off the screen so that you can see everything. There we go. So first things first, when you get your ore, what you want to do is you go to this tab up in the corner here called Research. I'm sorry, Extraction. Click that. Now you have 3 sections within Extraction. You can actually break down weapons and armor that you've made or acquired to get the raw materials for them. You'll get about half the metal back, plus if it's a magic weapon or like an enhanced weapon, like this is green, you'll also get the certain item required to upgrade regular items to this level from it. So the next thing is raw materials. This is where your ores are going to be. So as you collect them, you know, I only have 3. I don't have enough to extract, but this is where it goes. So you double click that. Down here it pops into this little window. It will say right here, press R to extract, and I'll show you with the weapon. Since it's beta, none of this is going to last. I'll go ahead and destroy this really awesome axe that I found. So double click, went down to the window here, extract. You can see I got manganese and 3 iron things, 3 iron ingots and a honing stone. So actually that was pretty good. Got all that stuff out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and extract this flint greatsword as well. I made this and I enhanced it, so let's get rid of that. Flint, 2 iron ingots. Alright. So it gave me the racial motif from it back. I didn't get the enhancing item, which is the green item. So now let's go to creation. Now as you can see, as far as you get weapons and apparel, armor, weapons, there's all the different types you can select. So let's say we want to create a battle axe, 2-handed battle axe. Okay. Now what you do is you select your metals. There's all different types of metals that change the look and the power of the weapon. And not only that, but you can also select the amount of ingots required to make this item. The more ingots you add, the higher the level of the item gets, the higher the damage of the item gets. So I'm only level 7, so I can't use a level 8, so we'll make a level 6. So require 7 ingots right there. Now the next section is the style tab. And so what this does is it allows you to collect certain items. Like you can actually buy these items off the blacksmith vendor. And basically it requires one of these items to craft anything. So the Argonian style is flint. But each one of these items represents, you know, a race or Daedric, you know, that kind of stuff. You can actually learn these other styles out of random drop books you find in the world. will then allow you to craft the racist style. But as of right now, you can only craft your starting race until you've learned that stuff. So 1 flint. Now down here is something called traits. And what this is if you get an item that has a certain ability on it, say extra crit bonus or something like that. It's not an enchantment, but it's a bonus to the weapon. You can actually go here to the research tab and you can research this. See, now you see I've researched an axe. So for one-handed axes, I can actually make a precise one-handed axe. It takes about 6 hours to research items. You can only have one going at a time, I think. But eventually, you know, a blacksmith would have them all. See, I've got a hammer, and I've extracted the weighted ability from that. So then if I were to, I'm not sure if I could make that. Let me see. Hammer. I don't have the proper material, so you have to get the proper material in order to do that. But once I have it, I can make it. So, this ruby, I don't have a ruby either, so I can't do it. So anyways, let's make a great axe. And we're in the Argonian style. And you'll notice that, look, when you change the styles, the way the weapons look change as well. It's really cool. They all have a different feel. It's the same with the armor too. I'll show you in a sec. So for now, no trait. So you've got all your things selected. Go ahead and select craft. Alright, now the next step you want to do is you want to improve these weapons that you make. Now there's a level of risk involved in this. Basically, you can see this chart down here. So to go from normal to green level, which is considered fine, it takes honing stones. You can use 1 to 5 honing stones in this process, which I'll show you. And the more honing stones you use, up to 5, gives you up to 100% chance of success. Right now, I have 1 honing stone. I have a 20% success rate on this. I'm going to do it anyways because beta. I don't care if I lose it. I might lose it. If I fail, the axe is broken. So let's try it. It gives you the warning here. And I failed. So that axe is now gone. But as you can see, you can actually upgrade your items all the way to legendary status, which no other game that I know of really does that with this sort of, you know, tiered system within the weapons. Games like Mortal Online and stuff, I mean, they really don't have this. You can craft anything in that game, but as far as this style of crafting system goes, I mean, it lets you just go all the way up. I'm sure these items right here, tempering alloys, are going to be really rare, really hard to come by. And you're probably going to want to make sure that if you're upgrading an epic to legendary that you've got 5 of these guys, because you don't want to risk losing that purple weapon. Next step would be the armor. So you see it's the same basic thing, different pieces of armor here, different ores. I'm sure they'll all have their own specific colors and everything like that as well. So I don't have enough to craft a level 4 cuirass, but whatever. I don't even have a flint. Basically, same thing. You know, different styles. They all the armors look different. Daedric, I'm sure, is going to be probably the coolest looking, as it is in all Elder Scrolls games, but can't get there yet. And then you have the ability to add the enhancements as well. Each one gives its own little thing. You have to research all of those. So it's a really, really deep and innovative crafting system. It's not the easiest to learn. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and thanks for tuning in.